we parked up, the church bells are ringing.
Yes.
It is a Sunday. We've found a nice little parking spot for motorhomes, and we've paid $2.30 for 2 hours, but it says we can stay there until 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. Which, so we're a bit confused, but we'll put a ticket on the window anyway, and this is where we are. So the locals are now going into church, and we're at the front of the church here. And just as a matter of interest, Kevin and Tracy brought us into Epernay, and we've a very busy day. We had difficulty finding somewhere to park, and this was the little square where Kev brought us to. We decided to abort. There was just so many cars around, but of course today is Sunday, and it's much quieter. Just got the churchgoers and so on. But it does look, Kev, if you're watching, that the little square is still just as busy as before. But just the other side of the hedges here, on this roundabout, near the total garage, there are 3 bays, and we've taken 2 of them. So we're going to go for a little walk through Epernay, just a short walk, and see if we can get a coffee and have a look at some of the lovely buildings. Well, Sue saw the balloon in the distance earlier, and there it is. It's the Epernay champagne balloon, and there's people in the bottom of it. So see if we can convince Sue to go up in it. I found a little street market with all sorts of cooked meats and vegetables for Sunday lunch, and fresh veg down here. Yeah, beautiful little street market, isn't it? Yeah, just small.
Oh, it's a supermarket.
And a little supermarket this side, with flowers down here. One of the things we like in France are the artisan boulanger and the boulangeries, bakery, come patisserie type shops. Just walking down here, there's more trees down here, another little avenue. Most of the shops are closed, but some of the food shops and cafes are open. And 1 or 2 of the gift shops are open too. Now the guys have just found this very nice little pharmacy sign on the side of the building here. Pretty building in itself. But this is what caught Sue's eye, was the little sign on the corner of the street. How amazing is that? Oh, stop, sorry about the wobbly wobblies. Well, we've found the Ibis Hotel. And another pretty little shopping area.
They do coffee and tea.
Coffee and tea,
Yeah.
Sue says. That sounds nice.
Looks interesting.
That's really pretty. A nice shady place to sit and take a break while you're shopping. Well, look what we've got. Sue's got a pot of tea. I feel tea envy coming on now. I went for the lemonade here with some ice. And Sue's got a... Just demonstrate the cups, Sue.
Yes, 2 pots here.
And there's underneath. Yeah. There we are. And
Let's try the tea.
it's in the homemade tea bags, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow, look at the colour of that.
Yeah, I've never had tea that colour.
That's China tea, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely.
Black tea.
It's brilliant.
Well, we were sitting having a coffee and my phone went, and I picked it up, and it was the tracker people telling me that the alarm had gone off on our van. So I just come back and Smurfers right behind us there. They did tell me that it hadn't moved, and I have got the steering lock on, which I always put on when I leave the van in an unusual place. There's no evidence of break-in or anything, so we've come back to the van. We're just going to go and finish off our little walk now. Kind of spoils it a bit really in a way, but we're going to go off just to up the road to see where some of the champagne factories are. Not sure if any of them are open, but we'll see. Let's take a few more photographs. More examples of champagne beauty. Now Sheila is dragging Joe into this one, kicking and screaming.
You want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.
Good morning, and it's another day, and we've come to Saint Quentin, which is only about 7 miles up the road from the campsite, or even 7 kilometres to be fair, not very far. Took about 15 minutes because of slow roads through the villages and so on, and we weren't really sure where we were going, so we doodled along with sat-nav's help. We're in a car park here, which is a big open car park near the bowling centre, and behind us in the distance there you'll see the camping car Air, and that's where we're parked. So correct me if I'm wrong, we got all night 20, so it's 24 hours parking for €3.20. Water and electric is extra, yeah, when you bought a ticket. So you can fill up. We've already done that. We've already done our tanks before we came out. Refreshed our tanks just before we left. So we're going to walk into the old medieval part of the town.
There's some long bays here we think we could have got on as well.
Yeah, you tell our lovely listeners and watchers and viewers.
There's some long bays we're walking past, and we think we could have got Smurf on here if we hadn't got in the Air.
So if the Air is full,
nice to know if you're coming to Saint Quentin of the motorhome.
Yeah, so if the Air is full, it looks like, don't quote me on this, but it looks like this car park is free. I don't see any pay points or anything. Looks like it's free. So the bays here are pretty long, aren't they?
Yeah,
so,
they are.
So you could get a 7 metre van on here without any trouble.
Yeah,
bigger
not
than that
8
might be a
7
problem.
meters,
yeah. But anyway, we're going to go for a walk. We'll carry on down, and we'll come back to you in a moment. Well, we've made it to Saint Quentin, main city square here. Really pretty, lots of lovely buildings. Turn the camera around so you can have a look. Well, we're being cursed by the scaffolding and the roadworks again, and the basilica is completely surrounded in construction. But I'll give you a shot of the basilica in just a moment when we can get a clear view of it without too many scaffold poles in the way. But there's lots and lots of them you can see and hear around me. Lots and lots of development going on here. So again, maybe next year we should have come back. Just come back and have a proper look at it. It's behind me here, the basilica. I'll give you a shot of it, and then we're going to go inside. Piece of the basilica. Let's go through here. for a little walk up the road now.